India.Arie wrote a song called I'm Not My Hair. It was made to empower women to love your hair, and regardless of what other people say, your hair does not define you. This may be the case for India.Arie, but for others, not so much. In many cases, natural hair in the African and African American community has been viewed as nappy, dirty, and untamed mane, not only by other races, but by ours as well. Their hair type is not only unacceptable to people's own liking, but even in a professional and education setting. My name is Joy Manley, and my topic is basically on why natural hair is viewed as a distraction and how we can come about making it acceptable and unprofessional. The idea of the topic was based off of my own experience with embracing my natural hair, and also stories about people of color that were also treated unfairly due to their hairstyle. With supported details, examples, and stories, I will prove that the hair that was genetically given to individuals of all races and colors should never keep them away from their duties and goals that they strive to succeed in. With that, we can show how people of color can be accepted with their hair. When we think about hair in general, we really don't think about how hair can be a problem to society. But when you think about image, hair can be viewed as a stereotype. Based on just your hairstyle, people would judge you and already assume who you are. For natural hair, it's a different image assumption, which isn't fair to the people that can't help but embrace their natural curls or locks. Statistics show that more African American women are embracing their natural hair since 2006 to now. From 2006 to 11, 36% of females are auditioning a relaxer kit for the Afro pick. As a result, hair companies such as Dark and Lovely noticed a change in numbers and started producing natural hair products and commercials to empower curly hair. Black women see the movement, but are still worried about the stereotypes and the assumptions people give them. Some people think it's bad hair, and they think that because it's hard to maintain or wouldn't look good on them. People I spoke to about natural hair have told me I would have to change my hair in order to get a job. I would need to straighten it in order to be formal or just simply look pretty. And if I dare wear an afro to my job, I will lose a job opportunity. What some people don't know about natural hair is versatile. And it can be worn all different types of ways because it can be worn different types of ways, even though some people think it's just an afro. My question is, what's the difference between natural curly hair and straight hair being put in curlers? No difference between them both. So what's the big problem? In 2013, a student in Florida was threatened with expulsion from her school due to her afro. The 12-year-old girl was bullied by her peers because of how she wears her hair. As a result, she did as any bullied child would do and go to an adult. She went to school administration about the problem, and as a solution, they told her she would have to change her hairstyle because it violated school dress code. And if she came back to school with her afro, she would get expelled. And she did. The solution for natural hair people is to first accept your hair. Other than chemically damaging your hair, you can't do anything about it, but just to accept it and to love it. Second, there are many different natural hairstyles that you can do with your hair to keep people from negatively judging you. When you love something, no one can tell you otherwise, just like your body type, hobby, or your hair. If you love the way your hair looks, then embrace it. You should not worry about other people's judgment, especially if it doesn't affect you. As far as in a professional setting, it's important to keep your hair styled and done, and know what hairstyles are acceptable in some environments. It wouldn't be professional to wear an afro as a businesswoman, but you can style your hair in many different ways that looks nice without straightening it. Other people will compliment you, and also notice the confidence that you wear with your hair. People will always judge you and always comment about other people. If you feed into what other people say that is negative, then you won't feel comfortable about your natural hair. If you are considering to go natural, you are receiving negative comments about it, then you would never know how healthy your hair can be and your scalp to keep away from chemicals in your hair. After this speech, I hope you understand that being a person of color with natural hair should not be a problem. And it's sad that people think of it that way. We should be open-minded to people's physical traits and try not to judge them by their preferences. At the end of the day, hair is hair, and it shouldn't be a particular way hair should look. So, if you have natural hair or are considering transitioning to your natural roots, do not let the stereotypes keep you from changing your hairstyle. Remember, I am not my hair. Thank you.